Welcome to the School Leaders Podcast. My name is Dr. Gastred Harrigan, the podcast for current and emerging school leaders, those who support and supervise them. You will hear from passionate educational leaders who are transforming their schools, communities, and creating positive outcomes for students. I will also share my personal reflections and tips from over 15 years as a school leader. Together, we will talk about how to level up our schools and leadership practices. Hello, welcome to the School Leaders Podcast. This is your host, Dr. Gastred Harrigan. Several weeks ago, I read this article, and I'm going to share some of the ideas from it. It talks about the ways to recharge your leadership battery. Ironically, I also spent the last few weeks sharing ways to recharge mentally, spiritually, financially, and physically. And I think you will benefit from some of these ideas. Practical ideas for recharging your leadership batteries. What is your leadership battery level? What level is your leadership battery? Would you say it's fully charged? Good, but drained? Weak? Probably need a jump start? Very little left? May need a new battery. We know the past 2 years so much has happened. Leaders, especially school leaders and principals, have been absorbed, pressured, stressed out over the pandemic, over school violence, over school shooting, over the political polarization of our schools. A lot has been put on our school leaders and principals to ensure that children are safe, to ensure that students are learning. Whether it is safe from the coronavirus, whether it is school shooting, mental health, and many other challenges facing our schools and our school districts. How are you dealing with it? Stop for a moment and think about it. How are you dealing with it? Or how have you been dealing with all the stress challenges being put on you as a school leader? Every school leader or principal is dealing with it in a different way, is dealing with the pressure, the issues, the challenges in a different way, depending on your school community and the expectations that are laid on you. From my conversation with district leaders or principals, there is an overwhelming feeling of discouragement, of stress, and really a lack of confidence. A lot of veteran school leaders and principals are leaving the field, or they are changing school or district site due in part to the level of stress that they are under. Some veteran principal says, well, it just doesn't worth me spending another 2-3 years with this kind of level of stress. And I value my mental health, my physical health. So a lot of them are leaving the schools. Some are retiring. Some are seeking other jobs and other opportunities that exist in the marketplace. But it's important to have a tipping point to keep you on the positive side of this post-pandemic ledger. I'm going to say this again. It is important to have a tipping point to keep you on the positive side of this post-pandemic ledger. Are you intentionally recharging your battery level? Are you intentionally recharging your battery level? Are you intentionally recharging physically, mentally, and even spiritually? It's very important to take time to recharge your leadership battery. And I know over the summer, many, if not all schools are closed, but for most school leaders and principals, they are working over the summer. So it is important to catch your breath and recharge your leadership battery. Recharging your leadership battery is very, very important. Although the work never stops, you need to stop and recharge. I'm going to say this again. I think somebody needs to hear this. Recharging your leadership battery is very, very important. Although the work of school leaders never stops, you need to stop though and recharge. So I'm going to share some practical ways that will help you recharge. Number one, change of pace. Recharging your leadership battery and renewing your soul and mind is really about doing nothing. It's really about changing or the change of pace. Regardless of your summer schedule, regardless of whether or not you're taking vacation or not taking vacation, you need to change your pace. Take time to reflect. Reflect on the previous school year. Reflect on areas of improvement. Reflect on your relationships. Take time to read. Read a good book. Take time to run, walk, and sleep. If you like me, throughout the school year, you don't get enough sleep. So take some time to really run, walk, and sleep. Oftentimes, we do not spend enough time on our health. We are constantly giving, we are constantly doing for other people, and we don't do enough for ourselves, for our health, for our mental health. Take time to just sit and breathe a little. Sit and breathe a little. This is uncommon in our fast-paced world, but it's important sometimes. The other day, I was in the backyard with the kids, and all I did was just sit there and enjoy the fresh air. Obviously, watch them play also. But to just sit there and enjoy the fresh air, act silly with them, was very refreshing. Was really helped me to just recharge. So if you're typically on the run, on the move at a very fast pace, slow down for a couple of days. Slow down in a couple of weeks coming up. Take some time to really change pace. Take time to slow down your pace. Number 2, gain closure. It is surprising how much is gained from a closure. So many school leaders live with a nagging, peace-stealing, low-grade anxiety from things as simple as unfinished projects, hard conversation they didn't get a chance to have, things they didn't get a chance to accomplish or get done this year. Being honest about those things and being honest of what's going on in your life would help you. So gaining closure becomes important. Take action and gain closures. Some projects you have not finished, finish them, or get honest about the fact that you're not going to do it. Take it off your list. Literally, delete it all of it. Be done. Move on. Closure is like an oxygen to your soul. Closure is very important. Closure is like an oxygen to your soul. So gain closure, practical ideas that will recharge your leadership battery. We said number 1 was change of pace. Number 2, gain closure. And number 3 is unclutter. Again, unclutter. Recharging, gaining emotional margin, and breathing deeper often comes from uncluttering your life, uncluttering our life to make room for more. Take some time to clean out your office. Take some time to clean out your email inbox. If you like me, you have probably over 2,000, 3,000 emails. Take some time to declutter your email so you could find those important emails that have been sitting there that you haven't got to. Take time to clean out your closet, maybe your garage, your basement, your home. There's probably a lot of stuff in your garage, in your closet, in your office that you will never use again. It's amazing what we accumulates over time. It's amazing the stuff that we keep and we think that we are going to use or plan to use it, and a year or two have gone by and we haven't touched those things. So clutter really robs your soul of peace. Now, different personality deals differently with clutter, but at the end of the day, we all deal with clutter, and it's very important that we take time to declutter. For some, cluttering is a nagging distraction. For others, it's a powerful thief of peace and productivity. So today, this week, take the time to unclutter your life. Take the time to unclutter your thought life. When I say unclutter your thought life, what I'm referring to is that you need to really have focused thinking. It may be a challenge because you may be thinking, well, I have a long to-do list, and we are constantly being bombarded by social media, by what's on television, that oftentimes we do not take the time to declutter. But here's the truth of the matter is, margin, peace, joy, and productivity are gained by thinking deeper about few things than thinking shallow about many things. I'm going to say that again. Margin, peace, joy, and productivity are gained by thinking deeper about a few things than thinking on the surface about many things. So today, take some time to declutter. Declutter your thought life. Clean out your office. Other ideas to recharge. We spoke about changing the pace, right? Change of pace. We said number 2 is to gain closure. Number 3, we said to unclutter. Number 4 is a personal retreat. quiet time is good for your soul and mind. Quiet time is good for your soul and for your mind. A personal retreat is a fantastic way to recharge your leadership battery, to renew your mind, renew your body, renew your soul. It can be as simple as taking a day in an environment you love, like going to the mountains, a day on the beach. Or it could be simple as, just sitting in your backyard and enjoying the fresh air and enjoying the people in your life. It could be a night or two away. The purpose is to get extended time for relaxation, for rest, rejuvenation, prayer, or even meditation. Take time to write down honest thoughts about your teaching, your classroom practices, your school, if you're district administrator, your department, your leadership practices, the relationships that you have both personally and professionally, and where you are in your life. That is what it is all about. A personal retreat to think, to reflect on important things in every area of your life. Then after that, answer this question. Is it different than where you are, where you want to be? Is this different than where you want to be? And if it is not, make a plan, take the steps to change it. But making and taking a personal retreat will definitely help you recharge your leadership battery. Number 5, a little splurge, do something new. A lot of leaders do not take time to do something fun, right? A little splurge, do something fun. And a lot of leaders do not take time to do something fun. There's another group of leaders who knows exactly what they love to do for fun, but they do not do it enough. They don't take enough time to do it. Honestly, I fall in between those two groups. Which group do you fall into? Which one would you say you fall into? Are you one of those leaders who rarely do something fun? Or are you one of those leaders who knows that, hey, I know what I love to do for fun, but I don't make time to do enough of it? Do something fun. It's important to have fun and to do something that you really, really enjoy doing. It might be simple as taking few hours or a couple of days away from work or away from the noise. It might be something you talk about last summer or the last time you took some time off. You're like, you know what? This is what I really would like to do. Then go ahead and do that thing that will bring you fun, that will bring joy into your life. Do something fun, something on your bucket list. That thing you've been talking about, discussing with your family, even discussing at work. Go ahead and take the time and do something fun. So, practical ideas that would help you recharge your leadership battery. Number 1, we said, was change of pace. Number 2, gain closure. Number 3 was unclutter. Number 4, a personal retreat. Number 5, a little splurge. Do something fun. Number 6, try something new. Some leaders are creatures of habit. That is not a bad thing. We have our favorite music, our favorite restaurant, our favorite authors, our favorite sport team, and the list goes on. Why not read a book from an author you have not heard of on a subject that you know nothing about, but it might be interesting? Maybe try a restaurant that you've never been to before, or order something on the menu that you've never tried before. Simply, the idea is to try something new. Trying something new or different will tap into a new part of your brain and may bring new life and energy to you. That's the importance of trying something new. When is the last time you tried something new? Again, by trying something new, it can really refresh you. It can really refresh your leadership battery. Number 7, take time away with family. So number 7, the 7th idea to recharge your leadership battery is to really take time away with family. Take a vacation or just take some time, a vacation or two with family and with friends. It might be a few days from the office, from the school, but I guarantee you it will worth it. And if you cannot take a vacation, maybe you should think about doing a staycation. That is fun And that will also make great memories, because at the end of the day, one of the things I've come to value is staycation. Sometimes it's just staying locally, maybe at a hotel nearby. I'm in the South Florida area. I'm just going by the beach and getting a hotel for a couple of days by the beach, just taking some time. And sometimes part of staycation is also leaving the kids with grandma, auntie for a day or two while we refresh. Whatever that looks like for you, it's important to take time with families, do a staycation. And when you take a vacation, the purpose is not to exhaust yourself and come home all exhausted, needing another vacation. Instead, the purpose of vacation is really to enjoy your family, recharge your battery, take some time to make wonderful memories with your kids, with your spouse, with your significant others. There you have it, folks. I hope this list is helpful to you. Practical ideas to recharge your leadership batteries. Again, we said number 1 was change of pace. We said number 2 was gain closure. Number 3, unclutter. Number 4, a personal retreat. Number 5, a little splurge, do something fun. Number 6, try something new. And number 7 was time away with family. Take a vacation. There you have it. Thank you for joining me today. Please consider subscribing to the podcast. Leave a 5-star rating and a comment. Share this episode with a friend and on social media. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for leadership ideas and tips. Again, thank you for joining me today. Until next time.